Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeoXO coming back at y'all with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Black Clover chapter 326. There's gonna be my predictions videos. If you have anything to say, be sure to leave it in the comments, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, getting right into my predictions for chapter 326, I have a couple different scenarios as to how this can play out. Now, going with the most in your face type of prediction, Julius said Asta will die. So we know that from what is stated, Lucifero is the strongest devil. Now I frame it like that because we also know that devils are always constantly trying to beat other devils. So if somebody were to defeat Lucifero, they will become the new strongest of the devils. You know, you got to think about how the devil hierarchy works. So Asta and Yami are currently going at Lucifero. They're basically going at him, and if you look at it, Lucifero says, no matter which direction they come from, I will kill them. Now, I don't see both of them dying, but like I said, the most in your face kind of prediction is the one from Julius. He says Asta will die. So right here, this is a decisive moment. Asta can die right here. Honestly, I could see it being set up. I mean, way back in like the 200s, they were setting this up for Asta to die at some point. Now we in the 300s, and I don't know if he's still gonna be alive by like if he's not gonna have died by the time we get to the 400s, because that'll be like an early setup. But you know, it is sometimes some stuff is set up really early before it actually happens, so that's cool too. But the other scenario I can see playing out is Asta may be supposed to die. Like, he might almost receive a hit from Lucifero that will kill him, but then Yami actually, you know, takes the hit for Asta, similarly to how Yuno took the hit for Asta, and that causes Yami to die, and that causes Asta to get a power up. Now, if I've seen a good comment on one of my videos. It says if Asta dies, it would actually work out in the sense of the narrative, because Asta still doesn't know about Lucida being his mother and Libe's mother. So once Asta dies, he can possibly regain those memories of Lucida being his mother. Either that or Libe has to tell him. I mean, he has to get the information from somewhere. So if this happens and he gets the information, they will finally be able to go 100% Devil Union mode, because they have not been able to go 100% Devil Union mode yet. But when Asta saved Noct from Lilith and Nama, Noct kind of touched on that Asta still doesn't have it down 100%. I mean, if you look at it, Asta can only go into the form for like a certain amount of time. I mean, right now he's fighting against Lucifero, and he straight up said he's like, I can only go in this form for 2 minutes, you know? So he doesn't have it mastered. Devil Union mode is basically whenever you have a bond with your devil and y'all could unite together. So if they both share the memory of Lucida, I feel like that will make them unite even more, getting this form to 100% mastery, and then that will do more damage to Lucifero. I mean, you see how much damage he's done to devils before. Lilith and Nama got sent back to the Shadow Realm. So I mean, that wasn't even Master Devil Union. So if he dies, he's gonna get some type of power up. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be a completely new form, but it might be just 100% form of Devil Union mode. On the other hand, if Yami dies, Asta will probably get more of a berserk type of mode, you know, because he just saw his captain get killed right in front of him, so that would definitely make him go berserk. But you know, I feel like that's the least likely scenario to happen, but it's still a possibility. Another scenario that I kind of thought about is, what's up with Adramelech? I mean, Adramelech keeps on looking like he's very intently looking. He could have honestly just left. Like, he could have left, guys. He's just sitting on a rock watching the fight. So there's something going on with that character, bro. Like, is he a spy for another devil, or is he trying to see the demise of Lucifero so he can take over the role of Devil King? or maybe he just honestly doesn't care. I mean, it's a couple things that could go along with a drama lek, but Tabata is always showing a drama lek in the chapters. I'm pretty sure a drama lek is also going to be somewhere along the chapter of 326, because he was in 325, 324. He's just looking at the battle taking place. You know, he didn't even say anything in this chapter, but yet Tabata still showed him. So I feel like, you know, he's waiting for an opportunity maybe, or let's say Asta and Yami actually do damage Lucifero. Maybe he is forced to step in at that point and be like, okay, now I will step in now that I see what these humans are capable of. And the whole time he was just analyzing and getting information. Is the fact that Asta is going in at Lucifero, he almost doesn't have a out, because Yami actually has an out. If Yuno uses, let's say Yuno can pull off a star magic spell and teleport Yami out of the way, he can't do the same thing for Asta. So if Yami's about to get hit, it's a possibility that Yuno can muster up some strength and teleport him. All right. If Asta is about to get hit, he's gonna get hit, because Yuno cannot teleport Asta because of his Devil Union mode. We've seen Devil Union mode basically interfere with Nox Kids Playground. So if Yuno tries to use a star made out of magic with Asta, it's just gonna interfere with it, and it's not gonna allow itself to get into the sphere of where Asta's Devil Union mode has like an energy sphere around it of anti-magic. Like you can't really use magic right there. So Asta can take a hit, guys. Like it's do or die for Asta right here. So I'm not gonna say Asta can't defeat Lucifero, but I doubt it, because Lucifero is not, we haven't even seen the full capabilities of Lucifero. You gotta think, whenever we've defeated enemies in the past, just going off the past, we've seen what they're fully capable of. Lucifero isn't fully manifested, and even if he is defeated, we're gonna see him again in the future. I wholeheartedly believe if he's defeated right now, we're going to see him again in the future. I still think we might see Magicula in the future, you know? Realistically speaking, though, I think next chapter is going to be crazy. I mean, there's still some stuff that's up in the air, like what's up with Beelzebub? What role does he have to play in this story? What's up with Adrammelech? What role does he have to play in the story? Is Asta actually going to be able to defeat Lucifero? Probably not, honestly. So he's not going to be able to be teleported out of the way. Julius said he was going to die. It's to me, that's kind of like death flags. To me, that's just, if Yuno can't teleport him out of the way and he gets hit, you seen what the hit did to his leg. Imagine if that hit hits his body and he's not able to block it in time, or he's not able to embrace the impact or anything. He just gets hit in a vulnerable position. He can die. I think the reason I keep focusing, I guess, on a death is a lot of people say Black Clover doesn't have any stakes because none of the main characters die. Like none of the Black Bulls have ever died or anything like that. But if the main character dies, that would be high stakes. If the main character dies, that means anybody can die, you know? And at the end of the day, Julius predicted it. So I think in the next few chapters, somebody's going to die, whether it's Yami, whether it's Asta, whether it's somebody different, whether it's Noct. Somebody's going to probably die because Lucifero keeps saying, I will kill them all. But let's be honest, guys. Lucifero hasn't killed anybody yet. But I say yet because that can possibly happen in the next few chapters. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.